The Biden administration and its socialist regime have brought a tidal wave of destruction to the American economy and the lives of the American people. Just over the few short years that Biden has been in office, the living expense for Americans is up 33%. The fuel cost for Americans has doubled, and the cost of food has increased by 22% across the board. The principal injuries inflicted upon the American people by the current administration are as follows. 1. The policy to reduce energy independence in America by severely restricting fossil fuel use. The facts show that there are not enough solar panels, windmills, hydro dams, nor nuclear power plants to provide energy to all of America. The current administration made no provision to protect against price increases when passing their restrictive laws. Thus, Americans are forced to pay more for their energy. 2. The unbridled government spending has cost Americans trillions, and inflation is at an all-time high. And 3. The unnecessary action taken to fuel the war in Ukraine is anti-American and unjust. I, Anthony Storr, presidential candidate for 2024, amend to reverse the damage done by the current administration and lead America to excellence once again. My administration and I intend to reverse the previously mentioned injuries in the following ways. Firstly, my administration will restore energy independence in America by reversing the policies of the Biden administration. Secondly, my administration and I will cut government spending by eliminating unnecessary government programs and departments. For example, but not limited to, we will eliminate the Economic Development Administration, the Small Business Administration, and the Rural Housing Development Service, which have had no quantifiable impact on the American economy, yet remove billions from the pockets of American citizens each year. The removal of these programs during my presidency will return the newfound money in the pockets of Americans, will be used to bolster the American economy in ways that government programs are incapable of. Finally, it is clear that Americans do not want to send their tax money, and much less their sons and daughters, to a war that is not their own, namely the Ukrainian conflict. The Biden administration has done nothing but fuel the fire that is the war between Russia and Ukraine. As president for 2024, I will end the war in Ukraine by restoring confidence in agreements made between NATO and Russia prior to the conflict. As Americans, we must be brokers of peace and not advocates for destruction. Let us return America to excellence. Vote Storr 2024.